Alright, guys, let's take it back. NBA Live 2001 for the PS2. We're going to do a simulation between the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Toronto Raptors. We're going to watch the computer play and we're just going to sit back and reminisce. Good old days. Man, Vince Carter, Chauncey Billups on the Timberwolves, Kevin Garnett. Man, this is going to be an interesting matchup. Alright, let's check it out. This was the first NBA Live on PS2. I remember I had this game on PC back in the day. I also played the PS1 version, and it wasn't bad. It was pretty fun. Actually, I had fun playing the PS1 version as well. But when the PS2 came out, it was all about the graphics. So I think at that time it was game changing to see
Good evening, Hoop
the
fans.
player
I'm Rob
models,
McGuire
and
alongside Bob Elliott, and welcome to Minneapolis
yeah, it
for
was
this
fun.
exhibition
So, all
game
right, here we
between
go.
the Toronto Raptors and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Let's see. Minnesota Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett was on the cover. You can see that's Terrell Brandon. And that's Chauncey Billups. I think he had hair back then. Man, this is so long ago. This came out, I think, in October 2000. I don't know the exact date. All right, you see the players. They shake hands. The only thing that really got me was there's no referee in the game. Yeah, look at that, no referee. But in NBA Live 2000 for PC, there's a referee in the game. So on the PC version, they didn't have a referee either, which was backwards to me. But like I said, the graphics looked pretty good at the time. Look, getting frustrated. Man, this game was really fun. This was really fun. This was, early 2000s basketball. Um, I really enjoyed this time. You had Vince Carter, you had Allen Iverson, you had, Tracy McGrady was starting to become a breakout star. Terrell Brandon for three. Oh, okay. Left him wide open. He's walking the ball. I don't understand this. Walking the ball. You should be running the ball, but maybe at this time they were playing slow paced basketball. I mean, in 2K, they would just run up and down the court and just shoot threes and do Euro steps, which is fine too. But I mean, look at this. What is he doing? Vince Carter. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand this walking the ball up the court. Like, I don't know, but the AI, they're playing some good defense, though. Kevin Garnett in the post. Whoa, he missed. He missed. That's crazy. Nowhere to go. I mean, he's locking him up. I mean, this is just do some crossovers or something. For three. Yeah, this is again. This was the first NBA Live on PS2, so I mean, it's not perfect, but it still was fun back in the day. It's just looking at this now. I mean, I haven't looked at this game in years. It's actually my first time playing this game in years, or watching the simulation. Okay, Kevin Garnett's at the free throw line. Okay, I always enjoyed this part for some reason in the game. Let's see if he can make the free throw. Okay, he made the free throw. Minnesota is up 6-2. Okay, you can see the players on the bench, but you don't see the coach. I mean, I thought that was weird. In the PC version, you would see the coach sitting down. Yeah, I think they took a couple steps forward and a couple steps backwards. in this version of NBA Live, but it was cool. This is hilarious. They just walking the ball. They're just taking their time, playing a slow-paced game. What the hell? Oh, I thought that was a ball. Okay, I thought I was gonna say that's a backcourt violation, but he was fine. All right, we got Carter. What you gonna do? You gonna pass it, and he locking your ass up. All right, Carter. What you gonna do? You gonna shoot? You gonna pass it? Oh no, that wasn't Carter. That was Jackson. Okay. I don't know who that was that grabbed the rebound. Terrell Brandon. Yeah, Kevin Garnett was on the cover of this. Yeah. I think Kevin Garnett, he wasn't on the cover of NBA Live 2000, but if I remember correctly in the intro video, they showed Kevin Garnett instead of Tim Duncan. I thought that was weird. Why not show Tim Duncan? Ooh, nice shot. Mark Jackson. He's keeping him in the game. Okay. And he locking his ass up. One thing I do remember, playing this game on Superstar mode, man, the defense is crazy. All right, we got Jackson. Okay, he actually jogging up the court. Ooh, look at the defense. Shit, he making him walk. Why don't you just, can't you just steal the ball? Ooh, good D. Good D. Good D. All right, we got Garnett. Chauncey Billups. It's weird seeing Chauncey Billups with hair in this game because most of the games I've played, he was bald. At least from what I remember, I guess the more modern games, but it's Chauncey Billups back in the day. Minnesota had an okay squad. They could never get over the hump, though. Man, this is a pretty close game. Terrell Brandon, what you gonna do? All right, KG. Damn, he locking his ass up. Is that Charles Oakley? I think that's Oakley locking his ass up. Zerbiak. Billups to Garnett. Ooh! Dunked on his ass. That's what I like to see. Posted him up, dunk. Can't do nothing about that. Okay, what you gonna do, Jackson? He's running the point. Almost lost it. Okay. Okay, that was he got past the defender. It's a pretty good game. The only thing missing from this game, though, the three-point shootout. NBA Live 2000, they had the three-point shootout. I was disappointed to not have that in the game. I was so disappointed. Okay, Jackson. I thought that was Carter because they're both bald, but now Carter has the ball. And he went out of bounds. Oh, a defensive foul. I was going to say. All right, Jackson, you got the ball. What you going to do? Calling the play. All right, Carter, what you going to do? You going to get to the hole? You going to dunk? What you going to do? He locking your ass up. Nah, you couldn't make it at the buzzer. Okay, that's the end of the first quarter. See, I always enjoyed this cutscene in the game. I did. I enjoyed stuff like this as a kid.
At the end of the first, the Raptors lead 11-10.
All right. That was a good first quarter. Let's continue. All right, Jackson got the ball. Okay, he ran up the court. He's not walking the ball at 1 mile per hour. Carter, what you gonna do? Okay. Yeah, if they had a three-point shootout. Another thing I do like about this game, they did so in NBA Live 2000. You know what? I'll probably do a live stream of NBA Live 2000 and talk about that on the PS1. That was my favorite NBA Live out of these two. NBA Live 2000 to me was better overall, especially on the PC version. Yeah, the PC version was better because players had accessories, facial expressions. On the PS1 version, they didn't have that. But that was the first game Michael Jordan was in a really long time. And you had to beat him one-on-one to unlock him. And I used Kevin Garnett or Tim Duncan to block his shot and try to post him up. But he would lock you up, though, just like that. Yeah, but they got the 90s, they got the 80s, 90s, the 70s, 60s, and I think the 50s as well. I always thought that was fun to play with the older players. You know, you see it now in 2K where they have all these, you know, legacy teams or vintage teams, and you know that's cool too. But that started in NBA Live 2000 when you started seeing the old school players. Okay, I like cutscenes like this. This brought a little realism to the game. I know at the time 2K was a competitor, and you know 2K1 was a good game, but I didn't have a Dreamcast, so I always said NBA Live was better. Playing season mode was pretty fun too in the game, franchise mode. Yeah, but for this to be its first NBA Live on the PS2, I thought this was a pretty solid game. 2002 was even better. And 2003, it got better up until probably 2006, in my opinion. We can talk about that later. A lot of people felt like 2005 is the best NBA Live. Some people think 2006 on the PS2 version. And we'll definitely go into the Xbox 360 versions of these games, and not that great. Graphics are good, but the gameplay was horrible. I mean, I would take NBA Live 2009 on the PS2 over 2009 on the Xbox 360. Hey, who's Avery? I don't know who this is. Kevin Garnett? Oh no, I don't think that's Garnett. I think that's Garrett. Is that Muggsy Bogues with the ball? Yep. Man, Muggsy Bogues. Dale Curry in the game. Wow, that's crazy. Dale Curry in the game. Yeah, I used to shoot threes with not Steph, with Dale Curry. Yeah, good shooter. Good shooter. Man, just looking at some of these players just brings back a lot of memories. And at the time, I mean, I think the NBA is good today. I don't want to get into, oh, this era was better than that era, but I think we're all biased when we think about our childhood. We're always going to think that's better because it's more nostalgic. But current NBA is good, and even some of the modern 2K games, you know, not bad. I don't really play the modern sports games as much, and the reason is because, you know, with modern sports games, with modern gaming period, you have to turn on the console and wait for updates, and that shit is annoying. I just want to play the fucking game. I don't want to wait 30 minutes for an update. I just want to play. I just want to play. So, something like this, I could just put the disc in and play. Another thing, you know, back then, you know, when you purchased the game, you own the game. You can buy the game still in disc form, but many opt for the digital version. But oh, look at him, he's frustrated. Yeah, he's mad. See, I like that. I like that. This was a step above NBA Live 2000 on the PS1. I want to find a copy of NBA Live 2001 on the PS1 so I can compare the two. But I do remember having fun playing that game. But back to what I was saying. When you download the games, to me, you don't really own the games. The platform does, or the cloud storage, whoever Microsoft owns the game, Sony owns the game. Because if their servers go bad, what if you can't access the game, right? So you're really just renting server space to play the game. I'd rather have the disc where I can play this game whenever I want. And back then, when you bought a game, it just worked. Yeah, there might have been issues from time to time, but I feel like games back in this era, it was more focused on the craft, and now it's more about the product. It's more of a product. It's just okay. Let's just make money, with microtransactions. And I shy away from the modern games. Like I'll play 2K26. I haven't purchased it yet, but if I buy 2K26, it's not to play online. It's just to play the franchise mode in that game, or what's called the association. I don't even know what it's called. It's how much I play the games these days. But yeah, back then I used to love playing a franchise mode. Then later NBA Live, they called it Dynasty mode. Just good times. That's Kevin Willis. Stewart, I don't know. Morris Peterson. Look at that. Morris Peterson. Oh, he missed. Oh, he got his own rebound. Passed the ball. Why you didn't just shoot it? You had it. Man, he's bricking. Man, they couldn't make a shot. Trying to beat the buzzer. Trying to beat the buzzer. All right. So it's halftime. All right. Look at this. This is a close game. All right. Let's go to the second half. Spin. The crossovers were okay in this game. It wasn't bad. I don't have any complaints. But we had so many other competitors. We had NBA Shootout 2001. I have that game as well. I purchased that last week. I'm gonna go over that game as well. Should be interesting. That was developed by 989 Sports. I didn't really play NBA Shootout back in the day, but I did play NFL Game Day, and I had a lot of fun with that. Is that defensive foul? Yeah, I'll be frustrated too. I don't see the foul. Yeah, that's actually. Yeah, I don't see the foul there. All right, Jackson got the ball. They double teaming his ass. They're like, fuck that. You hot, but then you leave him open, and you missed. Man, you can't buy a basket. That's crazy. Now you walking the ball. I mean, it's interesting to watch the computer play against each other. Watch a simulation. You really see how smart the CPU is. But this is a close game. Look at that, he's playing good defense on him. He's spinning. He can't get by him. Post up. Nice move. Nice move. Look at that. Yeah, that deserves a replay. Look at that. Nice move. You don't see this kind of basketball often now. Everybody shoot threes now. Yeah, that's a nice post up move. Terrell Brandon love walking the ball. Like, what you tired? You're like, oh man, what I'm gonna do? You got KG. You definitely gonna. I thought it's gonna get doubled. On KG, you can't take Charles Oakley. Charles Oakley was like, hell no, you ain't get by me. Ugh! Look at that. Can't do shit about that. That was a nice move. That was a nice move. All right. Yeah, like I said, with NBA Live, it was, I think the best era for NBA Live was on the PS2 era. PS1, PS2 era was the best era for NBA Live, but I do think 2K started to surpass them. A lot of people say 2K5 is when it started. You can argue and say 2K4 ESPN. It was called ESPN Basketball, which is really 2K4. But I think 2K5 is what people remember. I mean, it was $20 at the time. But yeah, NBA Live had a good run. 2001, I wouldn't say this is like one of the best. I think it's just a good game. Okay, he made the free throw. All right, Carter. You know, the graphics were good at the time. My other criticism is that players do not have accessories. But again, it's the first game on the PS2. I understand, and I think I have such high I had such high expectations of this game because I was a PC gamer. So I did have NBA Live 2000 on the PS1. Then, ooh, nice dunk, nice dunk, nice dunk. But then when I got my first computer, I started playing games, and when I purchased NBA Live 2000, or I got it for Christmas, I was blown away. It was a completely different game than what I played on the PS1. One thing I can say about the graphics, I mean, I do like the reflections on the court. But yeah, NBA Live 2000 for PC, I mean, I have a copy of it, but I just can't play it on PC because you can't play games that old. I forget why, but there's a reason. It's like some security, which sucks because I would really show that game. And then when I got 2001 on PC, I just thought the graphics looked better. Okay, nice shot. Man, this is a real close game. Not a blowout. This is a random matchup. You know, Kevin Garnett, cover athlete. I do think NBA Live 2002 was a step above, if I remember. Actually, yeah, 2002 was better than this game. Yeah, I will say that. Probably go for that game next. Yeah, I might just do an NBA Live series and talk about it. I do remember NBA Live 2002. Steve Francis was on the cover. And in the early 2K games, Allen Iverson was on the cover. I couldn't really tell you about NBA Shootout. Look at Carter. What you gonna do? That was good defense. That was good defense. I will say they play really good defense in this game. Really good defense. All right, post up and a dunk. Damn. Garnett just posterizing people with the dunk. Jackson, you can't get past. He playing good defense. Okay, what you got? Oh, he blocked his ass. What the hell is that? what is he doing? Okay, give it back to Garnett. Okay, he's gonna shoot a three and he missed. Out of bounds. Substitution probably, yeah. Yeah, substitution. Alright, Jackson. What you got? Okay. Trying to do a little crossover. Man. Okay, he going for the three. He like, fuck that, I'm shooting it. Terrell Brandon walking that ball. I mean, I guess you got the lead. You don't need to rush it. I guess you can do clock management if that helps. I don't know if that's really their strategy. Okay. Oh, I thought he was going to posterize his ass. Oh, he got the rebound. What the hell? How you missed that? Oh, is he setting the screen? Jackson? Okay, spin, shoot. He missed it. All right, we're going to the fourth quarter. Yeah, they're like, good job, good job, good job. They probably gonna bring the starters in the fourth quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, Minnesota leads Toronto 30.
Man.
We're ready for the start of the fourth quarter.
He walking the ball. He's like, yeah, I'm running that clock. We got the lead. Oh, they double him. Doubling him. Oh, Chauncey with the ball. What you gonna do, Chauncey? Break. Post up. That's Sam Mitchell. Man, Sam Mitchell. He ain't making that. Okay, good rebound. Good rebound, good putback. Oh, yeah, he came out of nowhere. Said, give me that. Ugh. Oh, they playing full court press. Oh, I thought they was playing full court press. Why is Jack? I mean, you down, buddy. I would try to score and play full court press and get the ball back, but Carter shooting. Okay, Oakley with the rebound. Kevin Willis. Okay, I think that's Cornelius Williamson. Okay, he got fouled. Okay, who's going to the line? Kevin Willis. Okay, making free throws. Their hand's kind of awkward though, but it's all right. He missed it. Oh, Oakley. Damn. Knocked him on his ass. He's going. Damn, he wasn't even close. He just threw that shit up there. He made one, though. Those missed free throws are going to hurt them. Yeah, it's going to hurt them down the line. They need to stop. Garnett. Sam Mitchell. Oh, shit. Pump fake. Oh, that was a good move. Good move. Pump fake. They just took the wide open jumper. Muggsy Bogues like, shit, I ain't going nowhere. Kevin Willis. Damn, he was right by the basket and missed. And what you going? Shit. He passed the ball. Avery. Yeah, they got Muggsy Bogues still in the game. They probably gonna put Mark Jackson into the next dead ball. Oh, they got Curry. Man, shoot a three. Give it to Curry and shoot a three. Man, what the hell is that? Man, I would. It's funny watching this game. Damn, they fucking him up. Yeah, call the timeout. This might be over. I don't know. Still a lot of time left. Stewart. I don't know the first name. Morris Peterson. Oh, he passed it. Oh, Curry. Boom. That's what I said. Give it to Curry. Give it to Dale Curry. Okay. Shit, they better give it to him again. This is before Steph Curry. Give it to Dale Curry to knock down the three. Damn, y'all just let him get the rebound? And y'all suck. Damn, he pushed his ass. Nah, Mopey. You pushed his ass. Shit, in today's game, that'd be a flagrant foul. Who had the fine, though? Oh, Garrett, not Garnett. He missed. Man, they better put the starters back in. I'll put the starters back in, but on Toronto, I would leave Morris Peterson and Dale Curry in the game. He gonna post up? Is he gonna do something? Okay. That's a good move. They still in it. They need a stop. If they get a stop and a three, they just need a basket. Yeah, they can just need a basket. Get a stop and a basket. They have to get a stop and score. They playing good D. But you can't get the rebound, man. Damn. There's nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that. Let me get some water.
Curry from downtown. Del Curry into the game for the
All right, subs. Oh, they putting the starters back in now. It's a 5-point game. 2 minutes left. Did they double him? Oh, wait, did they take the starters out? They crazy. They don't have Garnett in the game? Man, they crazy. Curry, nah, don't post him up. Go to the 3-point line. The fuck? Yeah, shoot the three. Shoot that shit. Oh man. You dumb for that. You stupid. I would take his ass out the game. How you gonna foul a shooter? Look at Dale Curry. Damn, it's crazy watching this and this Steph Curry dad. You better make all three. That's one. Yeah, he gonna make all. If he can't make all three free throws, that's a fucking travesty. He got two. Man, you about to give him 3 free points. Yeah, keep his ass in the game. Oh, he made all three like it was nothing. 4-point game. Oh, they playing full press defense. Yeah, they locking your ass up now. Look at that. They like, fuck that. But I don't understand with Minnesota why they don't have their starters in the game. I guess they don't need them. I guess, but give it back to Curry. That's probably what they're gonna give it back to Curry to shoot a three. What the fuck was that? Okay, okay, good shot. 2-point game coming up on a minute left. This is getting good. Damn, they locking his ass up. Damn, fouling. You don't want to keep fouling. You don't want to send him to the free throw line. Oh shit, they got Carter coming in. Oh man, man, you should have made that. Oh damn, he pushed his ass. Shit, Carter was. What the fuck was that? Man, Carter was wide open. Oakley, that's not your shot. They about to foul. I already know they gonna do something stupid. They gonna foul. Oh, they got the rebound. Oh shit, got 20 seconds left. Oh man, what you gonna do? You walking that ball? Are they giving it to Curry? No, that ain't Curry. Carter, post up, brick. Damn, that was a good game, but man, Carter couldn't close it out. That was a good game. That was a real good game. All right, that concludes the stream, NBA Live 2001. This was fun to look at. Like I said, it's the first game on PS2, first NBA Live game on PS2, and then it got better. So we'll take a look at the other versions. NBA Live 2002, 2003. 2003 is one of my favorites. 2004. It's going to really get fun, and the graphics are going to get better. The gameplay is going to get better, and you're actually going to see referees in the game. And then we'll also look at NBA Live on the Xbox 360, which might be hard on the eyes. But until next time,